Police suck!
We gonna have a problem here?
What do I do?
Do you know what your First Amendment is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's freedom of speech, religion, and press.
What is the freedom of speech and what does it protect?
I'm not too sure, but I think it protects that you can peacefully protest without like interrupting anyone's peace or harming them. You know, so you can just protest anywhere and no one can tell you anything. It's your amendment.
Well, yes, but in more depth, it's being able to express your opinions and ideas. When can you use your freedom of speech?
You could use your freedom of speech anywhere you want, pretty much, to protest or anything, but you just can't harm anyone. You can't like threaten them. You can't do it in a way that's kind of illegal. Stuff like that.
And what types of speeches are not protected by your First Amendment?
Like I said, you can't threaten people because you're harming their safety. That's how much I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Another thing is illegal activity and harassment. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
The police suck.
Yo, man, what's up?
Yeah, you heard me.
Do I have your permission to interview you?
I pleaded the fifth.
So, do you know the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech and religion.
Do you know some stuff you can't say?
You can't threaten people.
Thanks.
Police suck.
I'm about to arrest the boy.
Can't do anything. I'm exercising my freedom of speech.
Hold up, what?
Tinkerworth Des Moines Independent School District. In December 1965, a group of friends, they wore black armbands at school for the post-test of the war in Vietnam, and the school didn't accept that. They thought it was like something bad that was disrupting schools, so they suspended them, and the kids and their parents sued the school district, claiming that they were violated for their First Amendment, which is the right of freedom of speech. At the end of it, after everything, the court sided with the students, and the students and teachers shed their constitutional right to freedom of speech and expression at the schoolhouse gate, the court said. So basically, they didn't do anything wrong. There was no disruption of the school or nothing like that. So basically, they didn't violate freedom of speech, and the school was wrong. Tinkerworth Des Moines Independent School District. In December 1965, a group of friends wore black armbands to school in Des Moines, Iowa, to protest in the war in Vietnam. The school office officials, they didn't agree on them wearing them and asked them to remove them, and when they disagreed on removing them, they got suspended. Then after that, the parents sued the school district, claiming a violation of their First Amendment right of freedom of speech. What do you guys think about that?
You have to keep in mind that they didn't do anything. They weren't distracting anybody, so it was within their right.
Yeah, they weren't like, it wasn't like really a rebellious like symbol. Like they weren't like going against the school or anything. Like it wasn't gang related or like.
Yeah, it wasn't causing any hindrance to the other students' education, so it was perfectly within their rights.
That's true. The Supreme Court sided with the students, so they didn't violate their First Amendment, meaning what they did was completely okay, and they had.
It was totally within their rights.
Oh, yeah. What's up? What's up?
We're talking about government.
Gov? What about the government?
We're just talking about Gov, you know. One of the Supreme Court cases. What was it? West Virginia Board of Education versus PICO. In messed up situation. Jehovah's Witnesses didn't want to salute the flag, and students were being. What was that word for getting kicked out of school?
I don't know.
Suspended?
Yeah, no. They were getting expelled.
Whoa.
They're getting expelled because they weren't saluting the flag, and parents were getting arrested.
What?
Yeah, they were getting arrested on the basis of causing delinquency, and they took it to court, and it was It was a 6-3 case.
Oh yeah, under the Constitution.
Yeah, it was unconstitutional to force them to salute the flag. It was under the freedom of speech clause. They didn't have to say it if they didn't want it.
Alright, freedom.
He still has it on?
It is the right.
It's cool if I roast him, cause my First Amendment.
Not only is it the right to speak, but it's also the right to not speak. For example, if you do not want to salute the flag, freedom of speech is also the right to wear anything you want, symbolizing something, and you can use certain offensive words and phrases to convey political messages. You also don't have to and can contribute money to anything you want, like campaigns or stuff. And if you do not want to, you don't have to advertise commercial products or professional services.
There's also some limitations though. Like for instance, you can't burn draft cards because it's government property, but you can burn your own flag, the American flag, because you can do as you please with your property. You also can't like yell bomb at an airport or fire at a theater, for instance, because that's like falsely stating someone's danger. So